So in this mindfulness practice, we're going to be going through a simple step-by-step process called RAIN. And in this process, we'll be recognizing difficult emotions, feelings that are showing up right now, allowing those experiences to be there just as they are, investigating them with interest and care, and practicing nurturing them with self-compassion. So taking a comfortable seat, allowing the body to sit in a comfortable but upright and alert posture. Closing your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so, or keeping them open with a soft gaze. And just to begin with, taking a few conscious breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just beginning to come into your body. Just beginning this process of directing kindness towards ourselves using the breath. Preparing ourselves for this practice. So now just turning your attention in towards the mind and just recognizing what it is that you're struggling with most at the moment. Perhaps where you're waging war with yourself. Maybe there's self-blame or criticism for something that you've done recently or something in the past. Something that your mind is struggling to let go of. Perhaps there's anger directed at someone else who you're close to in your life. Maybe you're struggling with things that may happen in the future, with worries. So just simply acknowledging now what it is that you're most aware of that's creating suffering within you. And as you do this, just simply allowing this experience to be here, just as it is. Just noticing any thoughts, emotions, or feelings, sensations that you've recognized. Just allowing them simply to be here without trying to fix or avoid anything. And seeing if you can make space for this difficult experience right now. You might recognize a difficult emotion showing up, and just with a calm mental whisper, saying to yourself, "It's okay. I can have this right now." Knowing that you are strong enough to experience this, despite the mind's tendency to want to fight things or push it away. And next, just investigating with a sense of interest, care, curiosity, directing a focused attention to your present experience now, and really feeling this in your body. Asking yourself what most wants attention right now. What part of me is experiencing this pain in this moment? Perhaps generating an image in your mind. Maybe you see a younger version of you that's in distress, needs nurturing. Maybe it's a memory or image of you from the recent past that's struggling. Asking yourself how you're experiencing this in your body right now, asking, what am I believing in this moment? What does this vulnerable place want from me right now? What does it most need? So being careful here not to get too caught up in the mind and intellectualizing the answers to these questions. Really feeling the felt sense within the body as you ask these questions. And this is where the power of healing ourselves really comes. So what is it this part of me most needs right now? Or what does it need to hear? So now, bringing a conscious effort to direct a nurturing, compassionate response to this suffering, this pain that you've recognized. Acknowledging what it is that this wounded, frightened or hurting place needs. And offering some gesture of active care that might address this need. And does it need a message of reassurance, of forgiveness? Perhaps there's a loneliness there which needs a companionship. Or perhaps there's love that's needed. Perhaps it needs to hear, I'm here for you. Or I've got you. We can do this. I forgive you. Experiment and see which intentional gesture of kindness most helps to comfort, soften or open your heart. If you find it difficult to generate this kind of self-talk within your own mind, perhaps imagining a caring being that you know, someone who is important to you. It could be a friend, a family member, a religious figure, a teacher, a therapist. Imagining the kind of calm, gentle, kind and compassionate words that they could offer you in this moment. If you can, imagining an image of that person, their face, their physical gestures as they offer kind words to you. And in addition to these whispered messages of care, many people find healing enhanced by gently placing a hand on the heart or the face. So doing that now, if you want to experiment with this, placing one of your hands over your chest or on your face, or perhaps simply rubbing your arms or legs, and envisioning being bathed in or embraced by a warm and radiant light. Again, if it feels difficult to offer yourself this kind of love and compassion, bringing to mind a loving being again, and imagine that this is being transmitted to you from them, that this genuine sense of warmth and desire to heal is coming from them and is helping to alleviate this suffering that you've been experiencing. And simply continue doing this for a few moments longer, really allowing yourself to experience in your body this nurturing and continuing to play over any kind gestures, that mental whisper in your mind that you need to hear right now. And now just noticing what's shifted and changed since the beginning of this practice. Notice this part of you which has been able to access this compassion and kindness. Is the real you underneath the suffering? Is the pure sense of goodness and positive intent? Recognizing now that you are whole and you are enough as you are. So finally, from this place, before you finish this practice, perhaps just quietly in your mind, one last time, telling yourself gently the judgments, criticisms, and limiting beliefs that you need to let go of in order to move through the rest of your day. And now just finishing this practice by opening your eyes and stretching the body, now focusing on whatever you need to do next with your day, and just congratulating yourself for having made the time to do this practice. And now finishing.